we are going to be canning up some broth. I have bone broth I made here, and later on I will actually show you how to make it. This I just decided to do off camera, just because we had a lot of scraps and I did it while Brandon was at work. So I'll do some while he's here to show you the process. But let's get to canning. Ooh. Ouch. How'd you touch that earlier?
Key cards.
You brought some out? Oh, I didn't see them. Awesome. So I'm just gonna strain out everything. I did a mixture of vegetable scraps and we did beef broth bone. All right. So that's done. I'm going to. There we go. Let that strain off for a bit. Hot. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. Oh, what was that?
Sticker.
Oh, nice. I'm just gonna fill up these jars right now. The broth is still hot, just so you guys know. Oh, gosh, I wish you guys could smell this through here. It smells so good. This is our first time making beef broth. Normally we do turkey, we've done chicken, and ham broth. This is gonna be super special for us. Then I like to, sorry guys, I like to clean up as I go with these. Sometimes I'll do it at the end, but I'm prone to knocking everything over, unfortunately. So I'm gonna be putting lids on as I go and be placing them in the canner as well, since I don't have a lot of space. Well, for those of you that aren't familiar with this process, we're going to be pressure canning, and so I'm going to be honest, I could never find anything for vegetable broth or anything besides just bone broth. So I looked at the extensions a couple years ago when I first started, looked at the extensions when I first started pressure canning, and literally what a person at the extension center had said was to, if you have vegetables or want to do a vegetable broth, treat it like a clear soup, which this was probably the broth over, and this was probably half and half vegetable, half bone, if not 3/4 vegetable, 1/4 bone. So I'm going to treat it like a clear soup and actually can this for 90 minutes instead of your 30 minutes, I believe. We're at about 2,000 feet elevation, or 2,100, I think. So we do the longer times with the weighted gauge canners. So I'm gonna get the lid on this, and once it starts steaming, I'm gonna vent it for 10 minutes. I'll see you guys once that happens. Alright, guys, we definitely can't see it, but you can hear it and the steam coming out. So now I'm gonna just let that go for 10 minutes and to vent out and clear any debris out. Alright, so now that's on. I'm gonna wait for it to start jiggling. It does a certain little dance I'll show you once it's there up to the temperature it needs to be. And then I consulted my book, or the manual. And like I said, I'm treating this as a soup because I put vegetable scraps in it, and I've never found anything for vegetable broth. So it's going to be in quarts for 75 minutes, not 90. Okay, so it's been doing this little jig for about 3 minutes now, and that's how you know it's good to go. Once it does just this little hula-like dance, and I watch it for about 3 minutes. And now it's ready to start the 75-minute timer. I'll see you when everything's all done.
Yeah.
Oof. He started smirking. Alright guys, so like I told you in the first part of the video, I would show you how to do broth, and I'm going to actually be using my Instant Pot. We frankly don't get enough bone or carcass to use a stock pot, except for very rarely, but this is a similar concept. So a frozen turkey bone from a few months ago, so I'll just be using that. Okay, I'll be filling this to the max line, and I just need one more bowl. Alright guys, so I got that filled up to the max line now, and I'm going to be putting the lid back on. And actually, I'm not going to be pressure cooking this. You can, and I have done so in the past, but I prefer to actually put this on slow cook. Yeah. So now the lid's on, I'm just going to do slow cook. You can pressure cook this, which I've done for the maximum of this is 4 hours, but I like just to do slow cook, and I do it for the max, which is 20 hours. So Brandon works tomorrow, and what I'm going to be doing actually is having the slow cook for 2 days. So once this is off, I'll probably let it sit on warm for a couple hours, and then I'll go and restart the slow cook process. That way it breaks everything down even more, and then we can can the rest of this on Brandon's days off. All right, we'll see you when we're done canning everything. Okay, everyone, so this is the beef broth I did with the vegetables. And I did turkey, which are in the narrow mouth jars. I had one of those fail. And as you can tell, that and the chicken actually just came out of the canner maybe a few minutes ago. It's been off for a while, but it's still very hot. And also one chicken failed, which I believe with both of them. Well, these guys are a learning curve for me. I'm still really new to them. But also, I believe I might have forgotten to wipe them off because when I opened it, the gasket was super oily. Oops. But yeah, I don't know. The chicken definitely is not as clear as ones I've done before, even though I strained it. But that's okay. It should still be pretty good. I think it's just because we had skin in there boiling as well. But this is everything. And there's Mulan checking it out. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and remember to stay safe canning.